And now, marine weather around Alaska.
Thank you for joining us today on the marine portion of our broadcast. I'm meteorologist Emily Niebuhr. Let's take a look at our weather systems right now and how they might be impacting our marine environments. We have a low pressure system in the Bering Sea with a front that stretches across the Alaska Peninsula and along the Bristol Bay coast. We have a high pressure system near Kodiak Island that is causing some nice weather there today. We also have a weak trough moving across the interior areas of the Panhandle today, causing some showers. For Sunday, we have the low pressure system is fairly stagnant, and its associated trough frontal area is dissipating as well, but it's still going to be supporting some showers across the area. We have the high pressure system near Kodiak Island continues to drift to the south. By Monday, that low pressure system is fairly stagnant, and that high pressure system continues to drift to the south, and interior trough continues to cause showers and thunderstorms Monday. Looking at your sea ice edge, you can see that most of the Chukchi Sea is starting to get ice-free. Again, the light blue is less than 80% concentration sea ice. Doesn't tell us how thick the ice is, but what percentage is covered with ice. And white is greater than 80% concentration. So you can see near Kaktovik, we're ice-free. Prudhoe Bay is less than 80% concentration and continues to erode away. Now let's look at your marine forecast for Sunday. We don't have any major frontal system, but that trough still is going to be causing some waves in interior portions of the region. So again, we're looking at up to 4 feet. Out of Skagway, we're also expecting some gusts to be occurring. So be cautious of that. As you go outside of the interior areas along the north and east Gulf Coast, we do have some waves up to about 5 feet and winds of up to about 20 knots. For your Monday marine forecast, a little calmer weather, about 10-knot wind as that trough continues to dissipate. And we're looking at waves up to about 2 to 3 feet in interior portions. And again, of course, that can vary by channel terrain. So travel with caution with your boat. You might encounter waves that are a little stronger or winds that are stronger in some areas. For your Sunday, for the North Gulf of Alaska coast, we have waves of about 2 to 3 feet. So again, fairly calm conditions, even in unsheltered areas. We're looking at winds of 10 to 15 knots. As we look for Monday, again, we're looking at winds from 10 to 20 knots and waves of up to 4 feet outside of Homer. So stronger waves in that area. So be careful if you're traveling out near Homer. For Sunday, we're looking at across the Alaska Peninsula. We have winds 10 to 25 knots and waves generally 2 to 3 feet. By Monday, we're looking at fairly similar conditions, about 2 to 4 feet and winds of 10 to 15 knots. Let's go towards your Aleutian Islands where that low pressure system is. We are seeing waves that are a little stronger. We're seeing about 6 feet south of the Aleutian Islands on Sunday and waves about 3 to 5 feet north of the Aleutian Islands. And we're seeing winds that are generally going to be from 15 to 20 knots. Monday, as a new low pressure system moves into the area, we're seeing a dramatic increase of wave height, especially out near Shemya and Kiska, of about 9 feet. And even up to 7 feet in the central and eastern Aleutian Islands. North of the Aleutian Islands, we're still seeing waves of 4 to 7 feet for your Monday and winds of about 25 knots. Going towards your Bristol Bay areas, we can see on Sunday near the Pribilof Islands, winds 20 knots, waves 6 feet. Along the coastal areas, again, we're looking at, with that trough in the area, looking at some stronger waves of about 5 feet off of Macoriacook. And we're also seeing, even as you go towards Nome, we're seeing waves of about 3 feet. Winds generally from 15 to 20 knots. By Monday, we're still seeing waves up to 6 feet near the Pribilofs and even 5 feet as you go northwards. A little calmer as you go towards Norm as that system weakens slightly. We're looking at winds of about 10 knots and waves of about 2 feet. As we go up to the Arctic coast, Again, winds generally of 10 to 20 knots. We're looking at waves ranging from about 4 feet to about 2 to 3 feet in ice-free waters, 4 feet near Kaktovik. For Monday, we're looking at waves of about 2 to 3 feet and winds coming from the north about 10 to 15 knots across the Arctic coast.